Not when a bobcat is nearby. It listens, it waits, then it strikes. Honestly, if you're impressed by how clever and bold the bobcat is, now is a good time to hit the like button. It helps the channel out and tells us you want more content like this. Plus, come on, how often do you see a cat taking on a venomous snake? Number 16. Coyotes. What looks like wandering is often careful hunting, and for snakes, that misjudgment can cost everything. Coyotes have a reputation for being adaptable. They will eat just about anything they can catch or scavenge. That includes snakes and not just harmless ones. Even venomous snakes like cobras and vipers end up on the menu. In the wild, survival depends on what you can find, and snakes are often the most available target. Coyotes are not afraid to take that chance. They don't stumble into snake hunts by mistake. There is a method to it. Coyotes use a technique called mousing. They stay completely still, listening carefully. The second they hear the slightest movement, they spring into action. Their leap is fast and sharp. By the time their prey reacts, it's already too late. What makes this move so effective is their hearing. Coyotes can detect tiny sounds from impressive distances. A snake might think it's safe, hidden under grass or behind a rock. But one soft hiss or brush against leaves is enough to give it away. To a human, the sound might be barely there. To a coyote, it is a clear signal. That mix of patience and precision makes coyotes a real threat to snakes. While the snake believes it's staying out of sight, the coyote is already closing in. And once it strikes, there is rarely a second chance. Number 15. The great horned owl. When it comes to larger birds that snakes should really be scared of, the great horned owl is at the top of the list. This bird moves so fast and hits so hard that snakes barely get the chance to react. One moment, they are sunbathing or crawling through grass. The next, those wide wings are already stretched out above them, and there is nothing they can do. A big reason these owls are so dangerous is because of their talons. Those claws are no joke. They have been measured to squeeze with a pressure somewhere between 200 to 500 pounds. That is enough to cause real damage to a human, let alone something like a snake. When those talons lock in, it's over fast. This raw power makes the great horned owl one of the most feared predators out there. They don't just go after snakes. Frogs, rodents, insects like scorpions are all part of the owl's diet. If it moves and it's small enough, it is a target. And the owl knows how to go after each one differently. It hunts with purpose and doesn't waste time. What is really wild is how quickly they do all of this. The way they fly and strike, it's almost too smooth to notice. This is part of why they have a strong reputation across South and Central America. In fact, they are known as the most powerful raptors in those regions, and for good reason. They are built for quiet flight, tight grips, and perfect aim. Number 14. Red-tailed hawks. Snakes like to stay hidden. They depend on blending into their surroundings. That is their biggest strength.